My name is John Hitzelberg. That first name spelling is John, last name Hitzelberg, Hitz as in zebra, Elberg. I'm a detective with the Austin Police Department, and I work in the Region 2 Person Crimes Office. I'm asking for the public's assistance with the case I'm working. It's a child custody interference case. And in this case, we're looking for three adults, which are Brittany Smith, who is the mother, Carl Hayden, who is the father, and the cousin is Brandy Galbert. And the child involved is Elijah Phillips. The situation is that the mother went to a local hospital in the city of Austin on July 19th, gave birth to the child, and when she entered the hospital, she entered underneath a fictitious name. On July 22nd, she had the cousin come into the hospital and presented her to the hospital as her sister. The cousin then took the child out of the hospital, and at this point, we don't know where the child's at. Child Protective Services is involved, and as of July 24th, they have a court order to take temporary custody of the child. And right now, the adults are not working with us in Child Protective Service and providing information on the location of the child. We have several police agencies looking for this child. At this point, we're not having any luck locating the child, and we're just trying to get the child turned over to CPS per the court order. Any questions at this time?
Any idea why mom would even go into the hospital under a fake name?
She has a history with CPS for prior cases with previous kids.
So maybe worried that the child would be removed from her?
There's concern for neglect and child abuse, yes.
How many kids does she have?
I'm not going to comment on that at this point.
Why wasn't she discharged with the child the next day? It's pretty standard.
I can't answer for the hospital's policies on why that would be.
Do we believe that she's still in the Austin area, or do we have any idea?
We have several addresses in Austin that we are trying to follow up on, along with addresses in Killeen. At this point, we have not had any luck. We believe the family is trying to actively hide the child.
Do you have any reason to believe that the kid is hurt or in severe danger?
At this point, we're concerned about the child's welfare. Severe danger, it's up for a guess.
When
was she discharged?
She was discharged on the mother was discharged on the 23rd.
On the 23rd? So
Correct.
she went in on the 19th and was discharged on the 23rd?
Correct.
And the cousin came in at what date?
The 22nd.
Okay. And when did the hospital discover that the mom wasn't who she said she was?
The Child Protective Services came into the hospital on the 23rd to conduct their investigation once they found out that the child was born at the hospital. And at that point, they provided documentation with the hospital staff to verify the mother's correct name.
Was the child born healthy? Any health concerns?
At this point, we don't have any information to be concerned about that.
So you're talking about newborn, so kind of time is of the essence. Can you talk about the urgency of this?
I feel so. The child is approximately 3 weeks old, and there's concern about the welfare of the child. So yes, we'd like to locate the child as soon as we possibly can.
What made CPS want to get a court order to have the child removed from its parents' custody so quickly?
I think it's due to the past history with previous childs.
And
Last
so,
question?
so just so I understand this right, cousin came in pretending to be the mom, or how was the cousin able to pick up a child that wasn't hers?
The mother entered herself underneath the cousin's name.
Oh, okay. Do they look alike?
They're similar, yes.
Thank y'all.
Is there anything
Can I-
else you
yeah.
care to add that you have not already been asked?
Crime Stoppers has been attached to this case as well, so any information the public could help provide would be appreciated.
Do we know which hospital?
I can't provide that information at this time. It's in the city limits of Austin, though.
Why not an Amber Alert? Is there certain qualifications that Amber Alerts are required to do, and this doesn't meet that, or?
I think the amount of information with the vehicles that possibly could be involved and the addresses, it'd be overwhelming to try to get an Amber Alert out with this. We have addresses that we believe the child might be at, and we're actively going there on a regular basis to follow up to see if we can locate the child.
It's not specific enough for an Amber Alert, like we're looking for this one car or what?
Usually that is the case, correct.
Yeah.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Hey,